Hello, everyone. It's Charlton, and this story is about a 45-year-old man and a 16-year-old girl in Allentown, Pennsylvania, that have gone missing. And reportedly, they had some kind of secretive relationship leading up to this. Um, according to reports, he had been signing her out of school without the mother's knowledge, like on 10 separate occasions in between November and February. The uh, the Allentown Police Department filed a missing persons report or made a missing persons announcement on March 7th, which was Wednesday. They've been missing since Monday morning. And this started to come to light on February 9th, I believe. The mother went to pick her daughter up from school, and when she did, her daughter had already been picked up by the man, Kevin Esterly. So supposedly they know each other. They're through their church, and I believe the girl Amy Yu is friends with the man's daughter. And the man's a married man. He has three young children himself, and they're pictured here in the Daily Mail piece. That's him with his wife and their family. It's obviously it's a bad situation all around, and you know, obviously with a 16-year-old girl, this is not good. And so uh, once the mother went to pick up the daughter on February 9th, learned that the man had picked her up without her knowledge. She wasn't happy about this. It's still not clear exactly how he was able to get her out of school himself 10 different times prior to that. And because you have to be on an emergency contact list in order to pick somebody up from school, according to the school CEO. Um, but the school reportedly told the woman, encouraged her to call the police, which she did on February 9th. And it's not clear if the police took any action then. But then just 6 days later, on February 15th, the police were called again to the girl's house by the girl's mother. And the couple, Kevin Esterly and his wife, um, were at the house, according to the reports. It says on February 15th, Yu's mother called police again, who came to the Liu home, where they told Esterly and his wife, Stacy Esterly, that they had to stay away from the girl's home, according to court records. The documents do not explain why the couple were there. It's all extremely strange. So there's a good report here, which I'll play in a second, that where the girl's brother and the mother kind of talk about what happened, and just pleading with the girl to come home and bring them home. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before they catch up with these two. So, and she's just a kid, you know. She doesn't know anything, and he's a grown man. He's got a well, after that incident on the 15th, a few days later, police interviewed Yu, and she said Kevin Esterly had signed her out of school 5 or 6 times, according to court records. On Monday, Yu's mother reported the girl as a runaway. Police said Yu was believed to have last been seen with Esterly about 7 a.m. at North 15th and West Allen Streets. Yu's personal documents and jewelry had been taken from her room, her mother said. Police contacted Stacy Esterly, who said she last saw her husband at 6:05 a.m. Monday. Kevin Esterly's personal documents were missing, and she said he had withdrawn $4,000 from his wife's bank account. Esterly has several minor prior criminal charges which were dismissed. He is listed in several small claims cases dating back to 2007, and court records indicate he is a concrete contractor. Kevin and Stacy Esterly have been married since 2005. According to her social media profile, the couple filed for and were granted Chapter 7 bankruptcy in 2013. And like I said, this report kind of tells has the brother and the mother talking about what's going on. So I'll just play that, and then we'll pretty much wrap it up.
Amy Yu just turned 16 in December.
She was a pretty beautiful sister. She always helps me
and takes care of me. Her younger brother John spoke with us alongside his mother, Mo Lu, who is Chinese and speaks broken English. They say Amy was beloved in school with lots of friends. But Monday, after their mother dropped John and Amy at the bus stop, John says Amy disappeared. She just walked out. She just went somewhere. Back at home, Mo Lu discovered her passport was missing along with cash. I felt mad. Why not? Because what her actions did and what he did. He is 45-year-old Kevin Esterly. The family says they met Esterly years ago at church. Amy quickly became friends with one of his 4 children. They spent time at each other's houses. In fact, Molu even had Kevin Esterly over to their home for dinner, seen here in this photo. Yeah, just a plain nice guy that tries to help Amy, but not anymore. Not after her mother discovered text messages on Amy's phone, hundreds of them. She told us Amy was talking to Esterly as if he were her boyfriend. Now I think that he's a very bad guy. After more digging, Molu says she was shocked to find out Amy had been signed out of her school, Lehigh Valley Academy Regional Charter School, 10 times by Esterly. The school released a statement saying, in part, whenever a person comes to the school and requests to remove a student, they are asked to present identification, and if the identification matches a person on the emergency contact list, the student is released to that individual. We can't comment on student matter or this specific case, but we hope that Amy comes home safely and soon. Amy's mother claims she didn't put Kevin Esterly on any emergency contact list. We never knew. The family says they believe Esterly had a plan to convince Amy to run off with them all along. On Monday, they think he finally did. Please, God, and God, help me to bring her back. They say the 45-year-old man took advantage of a young girl, and they are begging Amy to come home. Please come back. She needs to come back. Allentown police do have an arrest warrant out for Esterly, and they told us that they're planning to release more details about this. Hopefully, they say tomorrow. We do want to note that we tried to reach out to Kevin Esterly's wife, but the phone number we've been given was disconnected. Live in the newsroom, Joy Howe.
All right, well, that's the story there. So I'm sure it's only a matter of time before they catch up with Kevin Esterly and the young girl. I would think. We'll see. All right, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below, and I will see you in the next video, man. Later.